Hey, how's everyone doing?
So no quarterback decision yet. How do you feel about that? Are you hoping for one soon?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Quarterback decision. Yeah.
Oh, Vic didn't tell you guys?
I'm sure he told you guys.
He told me to break it today. Oh man. Yeah, I can't give it away, man. That was a test from Vic. He told me he was going to test me today. I wasn't sure where it was going to come up, so that must have been it. But yeah, no, I mean, and on a more serious note, defensively, we haven't really paid much attention. We obviously know, it's coming down to Drew and Teddy, but we told both guys throughout this whole process, like, we're supporting both, either way it goes. And defensively, we can't control who's on the offensive side of the ball. And, we have our own goals and aspirations as a defense. And in order for this team to get where we want to get, we got to make sure that we're playing our utmost best. And it's not really going to matter all that much who's on the other side in order for us to reach our goals. So that's just kind of what we've been focused on as a defensive unit.
Obviously, this team wants to do, this defense in particular, is create more turnovers. So to have a game in which you get 3 overall, I know you weren't playing against Russell Wilson or anything like that, but how much momentum can something like that start to bleed into the regular season?
Yeah, I think that's a lot of momentum that can build into the regular season, and that's exactly what you're hoping for, right? Like, obviously, we were just saying it's the preseason. You kind of take some of those things with a grain of salt, but when you're working so hard on it in practice, and it's a big emphasis in the meeting rooms and things like that, and to see it come out and show itself on the field, guys buy in a little bit more. Now every practice rep is that much more meaningful when you're doing, the turnover drills and the takeaways and things like that. And you put a little bit more emphasis on it in practice, it'll show up a little bit more in the games. And as a defense, I harped on it last year, harped on it in this offseason. Takeaways is like the number one goal on our list. And that's what we're going to have to do in order to win games, set our offense up on shorter fields, things like that. So.
Your pick against Seattle, the snag and the feet down was receiver-like. Were you a receiver at one time?
Oh, a long time ago. But no one really recruited me for receiver. I wasn't good enough. So high school receiver, yeah. I had Cortland teach me the sideline thing, so that was nice. He's been helping me a lot.
Was that maybe one of the easier picks you've had in your career? It looked easy at least.
I wouldn't say one of the easiest. When I'm in that position, I'm obviously see the quarterback boot. I'm thinking in my head that this receiver is doing a comeback, but you never conceptually know how far back he is, and then how far close to the sideline you really are. So it's all perception, and I honestly think I jumped too high and I almost missed it because I thought he was going to throw it. I thought the receiver was farther behind. He was going to throw it a little bit higher. And so it's just one of those things where it just kind of worked out. I was close enough. My long arms helped. And then, like I said, Court, some of the receivers helping me with the toe drag. We do that drill a lot too with the DB coaches. So all that just happened to be there and to help me at that play.
Justin, you tossed the ball to Metcalf.
Oh. Yeah, I just shared before I got up here. Vic gave me an earful when I got to the sideline because the night before we had watched taunting tape, because that's the new thing is the taunting. And so we watched taunting tape. And as soon as I got to the sideline, I got an earful from a few coaches, Vic being one of them. And they were, and I was explaining to them, Coach, you guys know me. I wasn't even taunting. I was getting ready to walk back with the ball, and DK kept asking me for the football. So the nice guy that I just gave him the ball. I thought that's what, I wasn't going to take the ball, so I just gave him the football back.
Did he believe you?
No, he didn't believe me. he thought, yeah, he didn't believe me.
Justin, you talk about easy picks. There's been a few out here where Teddy's been quick to remind us that it's a little bit of miscommunication. Does it lessen it when it is obvious to you that maybe a younger receiver didn't do what one of the quarterbacks thought, or a takeaway's a takeaway, and you're not going to overanalyze it?
Oh no, takeaway's a takeaway. If I could get 8 picks and they all could be easy, I would sign that sheet in a heartbeat. At the end of the season, there's no asterisk next to your pick saying, last minute Hail Mary, tipped ball, caught. It just says interception. And so at that point, man, tips and overthrows, however you can get them, you got to get them. And so that's always just been my motto. Awesome. Thank you, guys.